some Southeast top politicians have been fingered in the delay or refusal for the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State of working with the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Lami, on the government's refusal to release its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, from the detention. IPOB made the allegation on Tuesday in a statement by its Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful. The group also said that a former governor of Imo State, Ameachi'S, and his party, the People's Democratic Party, insulted Igbo Southeasterners in Enugu State, and that he was also moving against the release of Kanu. Therefore, we are coming for him and Hope Uzodinma. IPOB also alleged that it had credible information that Uzodinma shared funds meant for security with government officials in Abuja, while he traveled abroad weekly to deposit the rest of the funds in his foreign bank accounts. According to the statement, IPOB said the global family and movements of the indigenous people of Biafra under the command and leadership of the great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wish to alert Biafrans, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom across the globe, that Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, is among those responsible for Malami and the Kabas' refusal to release our leader Nnamdi Kanu from DSS custody after appeal court accused and discharged him. Hope Uzodinma was made governor of Imo State by Aso Rock through the Supreme Court legal maneuvering to heighten the insecurity and banditry in Imo State and the entire eastern region so they can blackmail IPOB. Everyone can attest that there is no other state in the southeast with the level of insecurity and criminality as found in Olu province of Imo State, which is a border province between Imo and Anambra State. Honorable Ameachi'S and his PDP insulted Igbo in Enugu State and his road towards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we are coming for him. We are coming for him. The intelligence report available to our authorities said the Hope Uzodinma advised the federal government not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, himself and some other people don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released so that he can continue making money from the insecurity he has created in Imo State. We want to assure the public that once our leader is released, he will help to stop the criminality going on in all the troubled zones in Biafra, especially in Imo State. In a similar vein, we condemn the decision to form another security outfit by Southeast governors. We warned these governors concerning forming a counter-security outfit instead of supporting ESN formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. They went ahead and formed Ebubeagwu militias that later turned themselves into the killer squad of our people. IPOB has warned them to disband Ebubeagwu militia, but they refused. In the end, Ebubeagwu militia was hijacked and was used to kill our youth in their numbers and destroy our people's properties. What is the benefit of forming another Ebubeagwu in this guise after the previous one has been hijacked, when these eastern governors learn to protect their people instead of being moles for the Kabas? And when these moles in Biafra land stop acting selfishly and consider the lives of our people? Well, I think we have to take this whole thing one after the other. The problem we are having in the issue of insecurity now is caused by the Southeast governors. It's caused by Southeast governors, because I remember vividly they took almost 3 years or so, or more than 2 years, deceiving people that they want to form regional security. And that was when Amotekun was formed. They ought to have formed their own security, because the hypocrisy of this government is what I don't understand. Before this whole thing escalated in the Southeast, this insecurity escalated in the Southeast, the problems we were having was this problem of a Fulani herdsmen all over the place, across country, not even only in Southeast, and that was what brought about a Amotekun. And all of a sudden, I could remember in 2019 or 2020 or so, the Southeast governors, that happens to be the leader of the Southeast governors, Dave Umahi, was telling us that Amotekun stole, the Southwest governors stole their idea by creating Amotekun. They ought to have done it. Do you know that almost how many times they didn't do it? And people said, okay, forget, they stole your idea. Then you have it on ground. Then kick start. They were meeting and meeting and meeting and meeting. At the end of the day, nothing happened. Nothing happened, and people were crying, people were shouting. Then Amotekun was, they were just up and doing. They will tell us that they have met, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. All of a sudden, you won't hear anything again. They will say, okay, everybody go and form your own, go and form. And that was what brought about it. That's the long story I'm even trying to give. That was what prompted ESN to go and form their own security. But now everything done dabaru, because one would have said, okay, let ESN, let them even maybe just disband their own IPOP ESN, let them disband their own security outfits, because there's no way, let us be truthful to ourselves, there's no way these governors will want to adopt IPOP ESN. They will not want to do that. They will not want to do that. The problem is that if they had done the needful, ESN IPOP wouldn't have come up in the first place. That is where we have problems. Unfortunately, we still always call God. We always call God to come and help us. There are some things that we are supposed to do by ourselves, but we still call God. We call God to come and help us, and that's why things are just getting tough and tougher. Because God will just be looking at us. He's a principled God. We always call God because we have people who are so wicked that ordinarily they know what they ought to have done, but they won't do it. And people will be frustrated and they say, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to take laws into our hands? And those are the things that we are experiencing across board. All these people are just wicked from top to bottom. Top to bottom. You don't even know who to trust. You don't even know who to even believe at this stage. They've scattered everything when people are trying to make things right. And that's why the Bible says that anywhere you see the children of God gathered, is the children of Satan. So they will want to come and pollute that place. That is what we are having now. Once people have intention of going about a particular thing in a right direction, people who don't want it, they will come and infiltrate it. That's the reason why you see that in Yoruba nation now, their leader is crying that Tinubu has infiltrated their group by creating other people to come and join them, and they are causing problem here and there. The same thing they are having over there. So guys, let's just hear your opinion and have your take on this.